fabulous. I am here. I'm back to do a reading for you. Sorry if it's taken a long time to get to this point. I've just been working a lot. So I've been taking a little time to myself. That's why I did quite a few little pick-up piles for you. We are tapping in today. Today is 11/11 when I do this recording for you. So we'll see how soon it is till I get it posted. It's a great manifestation day, great portal day. 11/11 is also Veterans Day. So just all kinds of ancestor and spiritual magic floating around in the air. Great for manifestation and all of your personal goals. And Capricorn, right off the bat, I just want to say that, and you're not going to be able to see it, but in this Apophylite crystal here, the specific way that it, however, oh wow, you are not going to be able to see this most likely, but there is a little indentation in this crystal. Maybe if I can get the light right. There's like a little triangle indentation in this crystal, and it was pointing at this one little spot, which from far away over here was sparkling kind of green at me, and it looked like the even star, the necklace of the elf Liv Tyler wears in Lord of the Rings, right? The even star. Green is heart chakra. Green's really been around lately, for me anyway, so there's some beautiful symbolism coming through already right out the gate. I'm using the Starman tarot today because of the fact that I have both seen, I literally saw a green shooting star last week, and I've been dreaming of shooting stars, so Starman tarot felt appropriate. It just said 3, so let's start with 3 for you, Capricorn. What is up? What is happening for you guys right now here in November? Definitely heading towards a new moon. We've already been through our Halloween full moon, right? So what's going on, Capricorn? Hang on. That's such a strange song to have come through on this Two of Swords. Sorry that took me a minute, Capricorn. The song that just came through is Celine Dion's It's All Coming Back to Me Now, which is a really deep love song, right? Like, Capricorn, what's up? Okay. But the reason, what it was showing me, and I get this vibe a lot with this particular deck and this particular Two of Swords. This Two of Swords is not so much about being blocked or being torn in half. Every time I see this card, it feels like it's more, I have to put it down just to show you, it's more about these two sides coming together, and that's why it was giving me the song. It's all coming back to me now. It's implying that there is something coming together, and literally it's like you felt very raw and exposed right now. Like, look, this is your skeleton and your internal organs. You've been feeling very raw and exposed lately, and it's like your protective shell is coming back together. Your thoughts, your emotions, everything you're kind of feeling in general is coming back together. However, it is specifically swords, so this is like some division in the mind, or two halves of an idea finally coming together. It really keeps showing me this eye today. And it just kind of referenced the eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings. What I mean, there's some Lord of the Rings info coming through for you guys, Capricorn. It just kind of gave me, wow, it definitely gave me one of my personal ancestors. Ooh, and my right wrist is vibrating. It's like I had a wristwatch on or something. It was like it was just vibrating. It was giving me my personal ancestor, which is my grandfather, and it was just bringing up like a poster he had of smog and stuff. That's what I mean. So there's definitely some energy in here guiding you. It's specifically using some Lord of the Ring references right now, and it's using that as metaphors and stories to get you to relate to this reading, is what it's saying. And so there's something that's coming back to you, these two halves of something, a protective shell, like it's all coming back to you now. Interesting. I just caught a deep message off of that. What's this? Wow. Okay, well, just FYI for everyone out there, like my mom's Capricorn, and it's specifically speaking to me through symbolisms and things of my personal family right now. So my mom really loves Wizard of Oz, and it straight up here was just like, I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too. And like, it's just really bringing up things from like childhood, like stories and symbolism, things that, okay, yes. And I had that earlier today. I had The Sound of Music, the song, these are a few of my favorite things. That's wow, that's literally what it was just bringing up. It was talking about like all of your favorite things, Capricorn. So for some of you guys, that's legit Lord of the Rings, the Wizard of Oz, these stories and these symbolisms that I'm mentioning to you guys. But the overall message for all Capricorns coming out of this reading is focusing on your favorite things. Why? Because this is a page of pentacles and it's here to bring this stuff to you. And by focusing on the things that make you happy, by focusing on your favorite things, you are therefore growing and channeling very real positive energy and wealth that just helps you grow and keep growing. And this is a Jack and the Beanstalk, so it's like literally creating your own fairy tale in real life. And that's why it's bringing you these symbolisms and things that want you to start seeing yourself as an elf, as a wizard, as a witch, as someone magical and capable, or Dorothy, right? It's just someone of strong adventures, someone who is ready to apply these symbolic, metaphorical meanings to themselves, see themselves in that light, and realize that they are a part of these overall stories. And it wants me to bring up the fact that that's why I brought in kind of all these orangey red deep crystals. Definitely some root chakra stuff talking to me today. This one just wanted to talk to you. This is Aragonite. Comes from the ocean. This one is specifically from Morocco. So very deep cradle of life, root chakra, red root energy. Definitely some sacral chakra stuff too. Relationship stuff coming in. But Apophylite is helping you get in touch with your higher self and bringing your higher self down. And the fact that it's sparkling to me like that even star just really brings up the idea of being someone's heart, being very graceful and lovely and radiant, yet also very strong and protective, right? Because she protects Frodo. She's magical. She calls the freaking river, right? Like, she's, woo, that's what I mean. Like, she is something powerful, and that's what it wants you to really recognize yourself as. It just literally suggested, it just gave me the point where she's chanting to the river and calls the river, and that's what it's saying. It's like, you need to reach down deep inside yourself and realize that, like, all the words you need, all the magic you need is literally within yourself. So, like, just start talking to the river and the wind and the trees and the earth and the universe, and watch it start like coming in and coming back to you, right? Like, that's what it means. It's like, woo, what a beautiful message, Capricorn. It is literally all coming back to you. It's like you knew all this stuff before and it's coming back to you. Woo, isn't that lovely? What's up with this last card? Yes. Do I have to say anymore? Look at that world. That's what I mean. It's completion. The whole world. It's like your whole life is coming back to you. Look, there's that eye again. It was previously drowning over here in the water, so very much implying some pain. Now look at it. It's beautiful. And it's like the all-seeing eye. This is kind of like your higher self, your third eye. Look at these eyes coming through here. And it's like slowly rising higher and higher in the sky. And that's what I mean. It's like you need to reach up to your higher self. My right ear just started ringing. You need to reach up to your higher self. Pick yourself up. Get up out of the dirt, get up out of the water, start nurturing yourself and channeling this really strong, good vibe energy from this root chakra, from the earth. Literally, look, she's erupting out of the dirt. You are Mother Nature energy, your Capricorn, your Earth energy, your Mother Gaia. This is literally the world. This is you in a nutshell. Major completion. It just showed me this cross up here with like the circle emblem as well. And that's what I mean. There's a whole bunch of deep, rich symbolism. This also looks like a cathedral. It looks like a cathedral in here, or a catacomb, or like some big crazy giant music hall. It's kind of like, it just said a convention, like a convention. And it's also saying the word convention because it's saying that there are certain conventions in your life, could be religious, could be societal, could be all kinds of things that you're very much used to, and like this is literally what you're breaking free from. And that's where it's like you've been previously maybe a little scared and divided and separated. It's all coming back to you, and that's what spirit, that's what the overall message is here for you tonight, Capricorn, is that spirit's literally all around you. Like start, it just said you might feel kind of crazy, but start talking to the trees, start talking to the wind, start listening for it too, because it is all literally here. Very deep earth energy trying to ground you and grow and help you not only grow your own things, but pick you up out of the ground when you feel down. And the only thing holding you back is some kind of belief in certain conventions in your life that are causing you to kind of stay inside this big bubble dome, right? Or stay divided within yourself, whereas you feel like you know exactly what you need to do, and you're gonna just like, it just keeps saying like sprout and like bursting forth out of the ground. Yeah, very powerful message coming through. What's on the bottom of the deck for you guys? Knight of Wands, or rather the Prince of Wands. And it does literally have Prince floating around back here. This one literally gave me Prince when doves cry. It specifically picked up at the bridge going into the chorus. How could you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold? Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it feels like. No, this is what it sounds like when doves cry. There's a fox back here with blood on its lips. Now, foxes are my spirit animal. They can be really positive energy, but they are tricksters. So there is a little bit of that warning back here. And with that line, all that part of the song that just came through from the Prince song, there's a bit of that double edge there, right? It's like there's some sadness and loneliness and emotionalness, but at the same time, that song's very poppy and very catchy and not like totally bitterly sad, right? It's just kind of like, maybe it's me, maybe it's you, maybe, right? Like things just aren't quite working out that way. And that's where a Knight of Wands is always usually carries a message about kind of distance. Either they're moving so fast and they have a lot of distance between them and their goals, or like, you, whatever, or it's an advice for you to keep your distance. They are kind of like a flash in a pan sometimes. That's why it's very much associated with this rock star energy. They show up for the show, they put on a good show, they manifest that fire energy, and then gone, right? Like they're off to the next thing. And so that's the same kind of energy that's underlying this a little bit. It's like there's a lot of flightiness, and yes, possibly some trickster energy that was kind of here. It feels literally underlying, like in the past, like not really necessarily affecting you at this moment, but it's like that was kind of the source that keeps this little wheel going, right? Definitely some division and kind of separation in that regard, distance from things, just flying in for things to die back, right? But it's you yourself, or this earth energy in this world card, and it's like it's time for you to have all of this come back to you. Everything that was distant and flighty, and it just said in bullshit, everything that was pulling you in two different directions and dividing you, all of that's going to really come to an end. and you're going to be very grounded in your earth energy and like, woo, yes, like rise up. Like it's really great. And you're really deeply grounded and, oh, ooh, okay, hang on, pause. It doesn't want me to stop yet. It wants to say that you're, wow, Capricorn, what a message to kind of pop through at the end. Spirit really wants me to like say this. Your roots. It's showing me both of these cards together, and it's like she's standing on top of some earth plane, and it's like these are like some caves or caverns underneath the ground she's standing on, right? So it's what it was saying was that your roots might have started in a lot of this trickster energy, this flighty energy, this in and out energy. But it's saying that like you literally like rose above that. It's like you crawled out of the cave, you rose above it, you're standing on solid ground. There's your ruby slipper. Ain't no place like home. You made it for yourself. Look at these little eggs. Hatching your eggs, growing your little sprouts, got your little biodome, been very protected, reaching for the sun constantly. But it's also like sometimes the conventions that you were rooted in for your life might have caused some division and things like this in general. And it's just saying like you picked yourself up. Like this is, it's kind of flipping to say like almost this is the middle card, right? Like you picked yourself up out of it and this is where you're at now and you're very safe and protected. Either one of these cards you pick, the Page of Pentacles or the World card, you're very safe and protected. And then there's the last message coming through like, do you want to live kind of small or do you want to live big? Because this is major arcana and this is still just a court card. She's a page, right? So it's like, don't think that your bubble is always the best little world for you. There are really big cathedrals and halls and places where your energy can just fill it up and radiate. And maybe this environment's a little small for you. So it's just saying like keep manifesting and growing because you are worth this card, right? You're worth this completion. You're worth this card. You're worth this strength. You're worth this power, all that jazz. And it's all coming back to you now. That's what I got for you, Capricorn. What a fun, positive message coming out. So I hope you enjoy it. If it resonates, let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe as you see fit. And I'll be back as soon as possible with more readings for the zodiac signs. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.